like a link regarding with Outlook, but I don't have Outlook.
You don't need Outlook.
Well, apparently when I clicked the link, it went to Outlook directly.
Not why.
So when I tried to log in, the information, give me username and password. So I put the meeting number and the access code.
No, hold on. Don't click the username password. Hold on 1 second. Can you join as a guest? Can you click, is there an option to join as a guest?
How can I join as a guest? Because I don't see the word guest in my account.
Okay.
Give me Cisco WebEx. I put the meeting number and I can join. Doesn't give me the code to join. Okay, search. It says in progress. Cannot find your meeting. Check the scheduled meeting list below or click the refresh button.
Hold on. Let me try to get you the demo session link. Hold on 1 second. Have you just joined?
Yeah, Vivek.
Hi, Vivek. Vivek, this is Subhash here. How are you?
Good, Subhash. Actually, my wife is also with me and she wants to also see. So I'm also already much trained. So might be she will do the training after, like today. She just want to sit through the class and see. So she's going to do it because I'm already a professional. I know everything in this, but so she might be also taking it over from me. I just want to let you know on that.
Sure, that's fine. No problem.
Okay.
Are you able to click the link and, I'm actually planning to start my desktop, share my desktop in a second.
Okay. So other people are also going to join in?
Yeah, we already have one person on the line. I think Sameem, right? Who is this on the line?
Faisal.
Faisal. Yeah, Faisal is on the line. Faisal, okay, I just started sharing my screen. Are you able to see it?
Yeah, we can see this, right.
Okay.
What link?
Yes,
yes, that's the Outlook.
You're still having challenges?
Yeah, I do have the challenges because this is Outlook and I don't have Outlook.
Hold on. What is your email address?
It's the same thing. It's FAISALHADED@gmail.com.
Just joined. Faisal, can you, if you don't mind, can you repeat the ID? FAISAL?
Yes. You know what? I'm actually, I think I can't join today. This is horrible. I can't even look at it.
I'm trying to help you. If you can your email address, you can just click the link and you can see the meeting.
Yeah, but I don't have the link. Asha has my email.
Yeah, Faisal, I already sent a mail to you.
Yeah, but you gave me the Outlook one, and it's not working.
No, I sent you the
I don't have
your email ID.
Asha, I don't have the Outlook program. So it's possible to can send me like a link, like a hyperlink.
Actually, you have
like
to,
www something.
I sent you the WebEx meeting link that we sent to everybody.
Yeah, but I don't have Outlook.
Asha, did you send him the link which starts with https empower.webex.com and so on?
Yes, right. That is
Can you send the link again to him?
Yeah,
no,
5 minutes before I sent him the link.
This is Outlook. It arrived to me as an Outlook file.
Oh, so you got it as an Outlook file. Yeah, Asha, I think there is something wrong with the format. What you should do is, when you send an email, there is a link which says join. There is a link which says join WebEx, right? So click on the link and copy the link. Copy the hyperlink and send the link to him.
You mean the Cisco WebEx?
Right.
Yes, I went there. Now I went there already.
Okay.
Now in the meeting center, browse meetings.
Hold on 1 second, Faisal. We'll help you. Asha?
Yes, sir.
Can you copy the hyperlink and email it to him, please? Just the hyperlink. Send him the link. You know how to send the link, right?
Yes, sir.
Copy the hyperlink and email it to him. Look out for your email. Asha, just confirm once you send it.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So, Faisal, you'll get a link in a minute. Asha?
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm sending him the link.
Okay.
Did you start already?
No. We are not starting until you get this link and you're able to see it. Don't worry.
Okay. How many people are in the meeting right now?
I'm in the classroom right now. I have like around 2 people here in the class and probably like around 5 to 6 online. So we should have around 7 to 8 students overall.
Okay.
Yeah, Faisal, you can check your email now. I already sent it.
I am refreshing my email. Nothing yet.
Yeah, you can check now. I already sent it to you.
I got it right now. Oh man, Asha, it comes as an Outlook file.
Okay.
So when I
It is opening
open,
to everybody. That is the same link we are sending it to everybody, and everybody is able to open it. I don't know why it is not opening.
okay, let me read the email. Like BA training in November, blah blah. Then join WebEx meeting, meeting number, meeting password. Join by the phone, which I'm doing it right now. And then can't join the meeting. I contacted support. It went through to this link. Cisco WebEx
Yeah, you are
meeting.
finding download option, right? Are you finding the download option?
Yeah, the only download option.
Faisal, if you just, this is Shaylee, I'm just butting in actually. If you just click on join WebEx meeting, like if you click on that, which is in blue, you should be able to connect. You don't have to download anything, I don't think.
Okay, let me see. Join WebEx meeting. Oh, that's a hyperlink?
Yeah, it is. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Got
All right.
it? Okay.
BA training info.
Yep.
My name. Yes, sir. Okay, joining. Add WebEx to Chrome. Okay. Okay, add. No, install WebEx. Yeah, it's downloading. Okay, now what? All right, so I'm in right now. You give me audio conference. I will call using the computer. Asha? Hello? Okay. Hello?
Yeah. Hello, Faisal. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, Subhash, are you there online?
Yeah, Asha. So the audio conference, it gives me, I will call in and then calling using the computer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just wait for some time. Subhash will guide you, and he's going to join the meeting. Yeah.
Because I don't see anyone. Maybe my audio preference.
Yeah, just wait for a moment. He's going to join.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. Yes. Oh, my microphone is working. Okay. I notice that you have a webcam. Select here to send video to other participants. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so shall I cut off here and wait in the webcam?
Yes, right.
Shall
Yeah,
I?
you can. Yes.
All right.
We don't need you to turn on the webcam.
No need.
Are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, I see the screen. Yeah, I do see the
Okay,
screen.
good. I think you're good. You don't need to turn on the webcam.
Okay.
As
So
long
what
as,
shall I?
as long as you're able to see my screen and as long as you're able to hear me, I think we are good.
Yeah,
We'll
good.
get started in a couple of minutes.
Okay, shall I stop my phone?
I mean, no. You should be on the phone. Just mute your phone line. That's all. Whenever you want to speak, you can unmute.
Okay. Because my phone needs like a charging head right now.
You can also use your headset, but I wouldn't do that right now because I don't want you to again get disconnected.
Yeah. Okay, in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, please.
So the business analyst training, the person wouldn't have to be required to be an IT person?
No, it's not required.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll address every question that you have. Probably we'll wait another 3 to 4 minutes before we get started.
Okay.
Thanks for being patient. All right, folks, let's get started. I apologize for the delay. Can each of you announce yourself? So I have like 3 people in the classroom. To start with, Mubina, Nina, Ashok. On the line, can you please announce yourself, each of you?
Vivek.
Shaylee.
I know I have Faisal on the line.
Yes.
Nidhi.
Hi, Nidhi. All right. So far, I have Vivek, Shaili, Faisal, Nidhi.
Okay.
Anybody else? Folks, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Anybody else on the line? Because I see like around 2 to 3 people. I know. Asha, are you on the line?
Yes, Subhash, I'm there.
Okay. All right, folks. The first thing that I want to do right now is to give you an overview of the blog. First of all, the agenda of today's call is to give you a brief introduction about business analysis course and what we are going to learn here for the next 4 to 5 weeks. And we'll also talk about our training blog with which we drive our training sessions. So there are a couple of things that I want to discuss today, and we'll also have a quick introduction to each other. Okay, and we'll also know at a high level what a business analyst is all about, introduction about BA, any and everything that you want to know about the BA program. And once I'm done, I'll also take all of your open questions. Okay. All right. So with that being said, first of all, thanks to all of you for attending this class. Now, I'm sharing this WebEx with you, and this is basically a blog. This is a training blog that we are sharing with you. And once you enroll with us, we will be giving you access to this training blog. Okay. Now, this training blog is a one-stop shop for all of us to interact with each other. Okay. Now, this is the training blog that we have created for the October batch. Every month we have a new batch. For the October BA training batch, this is our blog. And let me quickly show you a couple of things. So here we have, on the home page, we have the highlights and our introduction video. You will also see this video in YouTube. This is around 1.5 hour introduction video if you want to go ahead and see. But most importantly, coming to the assignments. Now, assignment section is basically a section where we post all the assignments. So on a daily basis, you will be getting assignments once you enroll. Okay, and I'm going to post all the assignments on this blog. And any notes that we write in the class will be also posted onto this blog. And as soon as you enroll, the first thing that you need to do, as soon as you get access to this blog, there is a settings wheel here. Click this wheel, and you'll see something called as subscribe to site changes. So you have to select this option. I've already subscribed to the site, so it says unsubscribe. But the moment you subscribe, click this option, you will get notifications each time somebody posts on this blog. For example, if I post a assignment, you will get an email notification saying that Subhash has uploaded a new assignment. Each time I make any announcement, any changes to this blog, you will get notified. So in that way, you can just go log in and you can check what's going on. All right. Now, once you get, let us say you work on an assignment, and if you want to post the assignment, all you have to do is just click on New Post. And here, just put the title of the posting, and if you want to write something, go ahead and write it, and you click Add Files. Attach the file, and just say Open, and just say Save. And once you click Save, your posting will be published on the top. Okay. Now, the best part about this is you can not only post your assignment, but you can also see the assignments posted by everybody in the class. Usually we have at least 8 to 10 people in a batch. So the best part is you can also compare your assignments with the rest of the assignments that people have posted. Okay. And also you can post your queries if you have questions. It's like one-stop shop for everybody to interact with each other. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, great.
No, we're good.
Okay. So moving to the announcement section. Now, whenever we have a change in schedule, or if we want to announce anything about our program, we usually post in our announcement section. But the most important part I want to show you is the material. Right? All the material, the BA training material, is uploaded on this blog directly. Okay? As soon as you register and enroll, you will get access to these material, and there is so much information here. You can directly download it onto your machine. We are not just giving you access, but we are giving you an option to download all this material. We have interview questions, we have domain-related questions, we have white papers, we have skill sets, finance-related questions, any and everything that you could think of, any project-based questions, we have projects. So there are a lot of things, that you can directly look here and download, white papers, manuals, so much information around here, which you can directly download. We have resumes, sample resumes that you can download directly. All right. Now, going to the syllabus section. The syllabus section will have the list of topics that we're going to cover, and learn as part of our program. Pretty much the whole set of milestones that you may end up working or you may want to know as a BA. Now, coming to the video recording, I think this is one of the very, very important aspects of our training program. Every class is recorded, and we upload all these videos onto the blog. So let us say, we have sessions on Saturday and Sunday. By Monday end of the day or by Tuesday early in the morning, we will upload the previous Saturday and Sunday sessions onto this blog. And if you see the last October batch, pretty much we had all these sessions, and every session is available. All you have to do is just click and play. So we have had around 11 sessions. All the sessions are uploaded. So in this way, even if you miss a session, you will be able to go back and you will be able to catch up on what you have missed. All right. And in order to access this, please make sure that you have the latest version of Chrome or Internet Explorer or whatever you're using. And also make sure that you have Flash Player installed on your browser, because if you don't have these browser specifications updated, you will not be able to play these videos. Okay, and if you still have any technical challenges, we should be able to help you resolve them. The meeting links. From the pretty much next batch, we will be posting all the the meeting links, the live meeting links will be posted here. This is a new format of the blog that we are creating. We don't have anything posted here, but as soon as you enroll, you will get access to the blog, and 5 minutes, this is for people who are joining online. So 5 minutes before the meeting, you will go to the meeting link section and we'll clearly publish the time, date, and the link. All you have to do is just click the link and you're good. So you don't have to, I know there was some confusion today as of what to click, how to do, but moving forward, you will see from next week, you will see this table updated with the schedule, date, time, and the link. All you have to do is just click the link, that's all.
So this is Shaylee. So basically we won't be getting an email from Asha like we did this time, but we would be getting an update because the blog, as soon as the link is on the blog, we would get an update from the blog. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, so moving to the next page, the contact us, my contact information and our office details, everything is on this blog. Okay, so this is how we manage our training program, and this is one-stop shop, and once you enroll into our program, you will have access to this blog at least for 1 year. Okay, and also our training programs are unlimited. You can actually come back. There are some students who want to revise after completing the program. So at any point, if you want to refresh your memories, you enroll once, register with us, you'll have unlimited access to this programs. You can come back n number of. Okay. Any questions, folks, so far?
How long is the sessions? Like how many weeks?
This is basically for 4 to 5 weeks.
4 to 5 weeks. But 4 to 5, is it every single day?
No, it's going to be on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh, so there's 2 sessions in weekends.
I'm sorry?
There's 2 sessions in the weekends, like Sundays and Saturdays. There are 2 classes?
Correct. The classes will be on Saturdays and Sundays from morning 9 to 1.
Okay.
With tomorrow being the exception. Tomorrow it's going to be from 11 to 1. Because
okay.
I'm going to wrap up the current batch that I'm going to have. So tomorrow's session, the first session, I believe all of you already have the links for tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class will be from 11 to 1. But pretty much from the next weekend, the classes will be from morning 9 to 1.
Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays. And this is going to be around 4 to 5 weeks of training program.
Oh, wow.
Of course, barring the Thanksgiving weekend, we won't have classes, correct?
We can talk about it.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. No, I just want to plan ahead.
I'll keep you posted with that. Any questions, folks, so far? How can you access to this blog? By Monday, we will add you to this blog, and as soon as we add you, you will be getting a link. Okay, and you click the link, and you'll start accessing this. Also, remember, folks, good question. In order to access this blog, or in order to give you access to this blog, we would need a Gmail account. Okay, please share your Google account or Gmail account with us because this is a Google site, right? So I cannot share give you access to this unless until you give me a Gmail account. All right, any questions so far?
So regarding the materials, I've seen this a lot. How can we master it within 4 weeks? Twice the time.
Okay. Now the material is basically for your reference. There is a lot of information. However, I don't think you should be worried about learning everything, and I don't think you can learn everything. But there are specific sections that you want to focus on, and in addition to the classes that we, in addition to the time that we spend here in the class, I would also request you to go ahead and make sure that you are spending some quality time, especially when you are at home working on assignments or or whenever you are working on any other activities. I want you to make sure that you are spending quality time on assignments, reading whatever is required.
Yes, could you go back to the assignments?
You mean in the blog?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to see this?
Yes. No, hold on. Oh, no, sorry, the syllabus. I mean the syllabus. My bad.
I'm sorry, come again?
Yeah, syllabus. I was wrong. It should have been the syllabus.
Syllabus? Okay.
Yeah, syllabus. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll. Okay, here. Go a little bit up. Up. Stop. The SDLC section. So this is what I'm seeing here is programming, and since I worked in project management, well, I finished in project management. I see the Agile model, the Scrum, the DSDM, the RAD, and the Spiral. So what is in this? Like, can you give me a briefing about it?
Okay. I think Agile, I'm sorry, there is a lot of background music and noise coming. I don't know where it is.
Someone has background music. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, hold on.
Not from my end. I don't have music.
Folks, I request all of you to mute your phone lines or headsets. If you are using a phone, please mute your phone. If you are using a headset, mute your headset. Otherwise, I'll have to mute all of you.
I muted mine. And it's still here. Oh God. Okay, user 4. Sound was from user 4. Hello? Shabash?
Yeah, can you
Still
hear me?
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Can you
can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you, yes.
Okay. So, now I think you are familiar with the Agile model. Agile is one type of SDLC. Now, in addition to Agile, there are so many other software development models. Okay? And, few of them are listed here. The waterfall, Scrum, RAD, Spiral. There are so many software development methodologies that are used in the industry, out of which I know Agile is one of the most popular models. But
yeah, the Agile model is the most about. Yes.
There are also some more models that you need to be familiar with. So we are going to discuss them as well in the class.
Okay. All right. So this is like in week 3?
This will be in the first week.
The first?
Yeah, it will be in the first week. That is correct.
Oh, so today is not the first week.
No, today is going to be an introduction and orientation session. From tomorrow, we will. Today, I'm going to give you a complete overview, the start to end of the whole BA program, and tomorrow we'll have the first session starting with the SDLC methodologies.
Oh, I see. So when is the next session would start?
Tomorrow.
No. I mean, like for the newcomers. Like, if I want to start like in 2 months' time.
You have to touch base with me after 2 months then.
So 2 months, like you would start it in January?
Yeah, I will have one more batch in January. So this is the
okay.
November. We have one more batch in December and one in January. I think Asha can talk to you about it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, no problem.
All right, so without wasting any time, let's go ahead and let's deep dive into the actual meat of this session. I'm sharing a PowerPoint presentation with you folks. I'm assuming that you're able to. I'm assuming that you are able to see this screen. Introduction to Business Analysis. All right. Now, just a quick story about our company. So we are a training and staffing and consulting firm, and we are in the business for the past 9-10 years. And one of our specialty is business analysis. We offer exclusive training in BA, and our goal eventually is to prepare you for a business analyst position in the IT industry. And I have a lot of my students, working, especially, you name a corporation, a financial, a Boston Finance client, I should have one of my students. Now, just a summary of what we are going to talk today. We'll go with the introduction. We'll introduce each other. We'll talk about the highlights of the training program. We'll also talk about the expected audience of this program, and we'll talk about the key BA concepts. And we'll also deep dive into the course overview, a very, very detailed overview of the course overview. And after this, if you have any questions, I'm open to answer those questions. Okay? All right. So with that being said, what I want to do is I want to know about each of you. Let's start with the people on the phone to begin with. What I want to hear from each of you is about your background, your educational background, your experience, your preferences, anything that you want to talk about yourself, probably for 30 seconds or 1 minute. So to start with, let's hear from Vivek.
Yeah, Subhash, this is Sangeeta on behalf of Vivek. I'll be taking over. So
Sure.
Let's give you my introduction. This is Sangeeta Aktivans. I'm a BS, and I've been in technical writing for about 10 years. So I have experience in technical writing.
So when you say technical writing, can you explain? So do you have a computer degree, master's in computers?
No, I have a bachelor's, and and I've been working in some major corporations, and I basically document software. So it's my experience is in the IT industry.
Okay. Now, so you said you are a technical writer. Can you shed some light on what you do as a technical writer? The role and responsibility of a technical writer.
Yeah, so a lot of documentation, editing, reviewing documents, things like user manuals, even some business documentation, business processes. So it's mostly documentation and editing and reviewing.
Okay. So Sangeeta, to perform your role as a technical writer, do you need any technology background?
Yes, I do, because when I'm writing about software products, web applications, I need to know what I'm writing about. So
I understand. No. I understand that you need to know what you're writing from a product perspective. But the question is, do you need to know any technology? In the sense, do you need to know programming? Do you need to have
no, not really. No, I don't need to know programming, just the tools that I use to do my work.
Right. So, in other words, you're actually, one of the milestones that you're delivering is user manual. You need to know what the product is. You need to know how the product, just like if you buy a new iPhone, you have a user manual, right?
Right.
So,
I need to know how it works.
For documenting it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, in other words, don't need to know how the iPhone, but you, what is the technology in which iPhone works? But as a user, as a technical writer, you will be writing the functional features of the iPhone.
Exactly, the functionality and the features. So I just need to know how it works.
Right. In other words, you are not familiar with technical stuff, and you don't need to know technology, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
Great. That's what I wanted to know. Thanks, Sangeeta.
Sure.
Moving to Shaili. Shaili?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Sorry. So this is Shaili. I am joining in from the Maryland area. I'm actually an occupational therapist. I've been working as an occupational therapist, which I have my bachelor's in, for the past 20 years in the U.S. And so I have no technical knowledge, no computer knowledge, no computer degree. This is a completely new field for me, and I'm going to make a career switch at this point.
Thanks, Shaili.
Thank you.
Moving to Nidhi.
Hi, everyone. Myself, Dr. Nidhi Pathak. I'm a dentist from India. Recently moved to US. I have a work experience of 11 years as a dental surgeon. Same as Shaili, computer makes me sick. But
it doesn't make me sick. I
touch it and something goes wrong. It's like my husband comes and he tells me, "Did you touch the computer?" I was like, "Why?" Well, it's not working.
Okay, you can fix the teeth, but not the computer, I guess.
But now moving into this country again, turning back to college for 4 years and investing money and time. With a toddler, it's not possible. So I'm taking a career change. Hopefully, I do get to understand what Mr. Subhash is teaching us and come up with something like BA in next couple of months.
Thanks, Nidhi. I think it's unfortunate that in spite of having a degree and around 10 years of experience, after relocating, you have to go through this again, 4 years of degree again. I know there are a lot of students who have been through this, and some of them have quit their practice because they don't have time to spend and also the money to spend to again get their masters and licenses here in US. It's unfortunate, but hopefully I should be able to help you get started in the next couple of months, as you said. Thanks, Nidhi.
Thank you.
Faisal.
Yes. Well, I'm Jordanian, living in the United States. I've been living here for almost like 3 years. Before that, I was an office manager in FIFA, charged with event management, office management, and before that, I was enrolled with, engaged with other non-government organizations. I finished my bachelor's in English language in 2004 from University of Jordan. While moving to the States, I managed to finish my master's degree in business administration with the concentration in project management. Currently now I'm on my optional practical training and working right now as a research analyst, or actually research associate with a PR company in Manhattan, New York. Hopefully I know a little bit about the IT because I have I have some much interest in how things would work, especially information technology, programming. So I'm looking forward for this class.
Thanks, Faisal. Anybody else on the line that I missed? Asha?
Oh God.
Anybody else on the phone want to talk? All right, so let's start with the, so folks, I have folks on the line. I have around 4 to 5 students in the class. So I'll quickly start talking to them. To my right, I'll start with Mubina.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mubina. I did my master's in computer science, but that's like 10 years ago. Currently very successful banker for a well-known bank, but I'm thinking to do a career change. So this is my first session. Let's see how can I make it in there.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nina, and I have more than 10 years business experience, and I moved to the United States about 3 years ago, and I just wanted to pick up some tools in terms of business analysis. As about my background, I have bachelor's degree in BA, in my country, and I was basically dealing with the business.
Hi, my name's Ashok. Right now I'm doing my MBA, and I have a bachelor's in finance, and just going through some internships and just looking to jumpstart my career as a business analyst.
Thanks, Ashok. We also have 2 more gentlemen here. All right, let's hear from you.
Abdul. Hi guys, my name is Abdul. I have associates in accounting, and I finished my associate back in 2004. And since then, I've been dealing with my family business. And now, for me, that's not enough. I want to jump back into studying, finish my degree, and start my own career.
Thank you. Abdul.
Hi, my name is Obad. I'm still in college. I'm about to graduate next semester with my bachelor's, but I'm just trying to explore what other options I have before I even decide on a career.
Thanks to all of you folks for the quick introduction. Now, before we get started, I want to quickly go over my profile. My name is Subhash Rayana, as most of you know, and I do have more than 15 years of experience in the IT industry. I did my bachelor's in computer sciences and master's in computer applications back in India, and I also worked as a programmer, as a developer back in India for a couple of years, and I moved to US almost 10 years back on H1 work permit. And I continued to work for one of the firms as a developer, but programming was something which was never my cup of tea. Technology, implementing technology, coding, programming, was something which I was never interested in, right? And when I started exploring for different areas in the IT industry, I came across this business analyst role, and I started exploring more into the BA roles and responsibilities. And after the research, I found that this particular role suits my personality, because I'm not the person who can sit in front of a computer and program for hours and hours. I'm more into people person. I love to interact with people. I love to document. I love to talk to different people, understand what they want, and communicate. So I think, and also I'm good in management. So I think all these skills with me, I believe that programming wouldn't make sense, and I took some quick 1 week, 10 days crash course and switched to BA. And I've been working as a business analyst junior, senior BA, and also I've worked as a project manager for the past 10 years. And I've worked with different lines of business, including banks, financial banks, retail investment banking, commercial banking. Then I worked with different clients like mortgage companies, insurance. So my experience is pretty much diversified across different domains. Now, as a trainer, now the thing is something which was always a passion. I love to teach, and the reason why I'm here is because I love to interact with students. And when I started as a BA, I needed help. And 10 years back, there were not many BAs in the market. The role of business analyst was, newly introduced in the market 10 years back. But we did have a lot of developers like Java, .NET, Oracle. There were so many technology folks out in the market. If you needed help, there were so many people to get help. But business analysis was the role which started like 9-10 years back, and I did not find any help. So I had to struggle. When I started as a BA, I was struggling. And that was one motivation factor for me to start teaching. I started with a couple of students, and eventually, over the past 10 years, I think it's more than 2,000 students that I've trained so far over the past 10 years. And at this point, I do have my students working as business analysts, project managers in various Fortune 500 companies across the country. You name a client, I'll definitely have my student over there. I can bet on that. All right?
Yes. Sorry to interrupt, Sabash. So for the H-1B, is it easy for the company to sponsor if once we finish the training program?
Yes, we can also sponsor the H-1. I can discuss with you in detail maybe offline.
Oh, definitely. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Coming to my other areas of interest, I also have some project management experience, as I said, and I'm a member of different international organizations like IIBA, BEBOC, and PMI. These are some of the international organizations who recognize BAs and also project managers. This is a quick nutshell about my background. Any questions? All right. Quick course overview. So it's going to be, as I said, 5 to 6 weeks of training program, and the goal is to spend at least 35 to 40 hours together and help you understand the whole BA curriculum. And we are going to cover pretty much the whole business analysis skills, whatever is required, the BA tasks that you will be performing in the project. And one of the key factor about our training program is our practical training model. We call this as 80-20 training model. So what this means is 20% program is the basics. As you see, Faisal, can you mute your line, please?
Yes.
Thank you. As you see, 90% or more than 90% of the students who enroll with us do not have any technology background. They're just beginners. People from healthcare, people from pharma, mechanical backgrounds. There are people from various industries who do not have any IT or technology background. So we will start from the scratch. So the 20% of the program is going to be a basic foundation course, which will cover any and everything that you need to know about the industry. Right? Once we cover the basics, the remaining 80% of the training will be hands-on, real-time, and project-oriented training. So what we'll do is we'll take up a project, and we will make you work on the project as a business analyst, and you will be working on and delivering every milestone that you may end up delivering as a BA. It could be documenting business requirements, functional requirements, use cases, any and everything that you may end up documenting as a BA. So that is one of the best, process that we follow, and we have been successful. Some of the highlights, we give you assignments. Now, so if you ask me, is this going to be enough if we're going to spend around 30 to 40 hours? Is this going to be enough for us to become a seasoned BA? I would say no. Because in addition to whatever we spend here, we would be giving you a lot of assignments and projects. So you need to work on it. Okay? So daily, in a week, if you can spend at least 3 to 4 hours in a week, that is more than enough. Okay? So the 40 hours that we are going to spend here, and in addition to the 40 hours, if you can spend at least 40 to 50 hours at home working on assignments and working on the case studies that we give, that is good enough to get started. All right, and as you know, we already have the material and all the information that you need to go through, right? As I said, we give you real-time case studies and, electronic books, whatever is required, and, you should be able to get hold of me whenever you need help. And as I said, I am currently working with a bank, but pretty much I have resigned the bank because from next week I will be working on assisting the students with training and placements full-time.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, and if you want to go ahead and take some certifications also, you can go ahead and, there are some standard certifications like BEBOK or IABA, but just to let you know, if you want to become a business analyst, it is not mandatory for you to go take a certification. It's not required. This is just option. If you are interested, you can do it. Out of 100 jobs, probably 1 or 2 may ask for certification. So I wouldn't really worry about the certifications. And once you start working, we offer you on-job assistance. Once you, if you have any questions, challenges, working on the project, we will give you some assistance whenever you need it. And we'll also, in this whole process, we will help you prepare resume, and also we will conduct mock interviews. So today we had a mock interview session in our class, I think, and pretty much the students will come back with questions, and I'll help them answer those questions. The goal is to prepare you for interviews, right? And we also have a sales team. We also have dedicated set of clients with which we can actually target you to get projects. Now, question is, who are the audience who can take this course? You could be a non-IT professional who is trying to get a break into this field, or you could be an entry-level BA. You could also have some BA skills and you want to improve. There are so many students who are already working as a BA, but they do not know the tools and methods in the industry. So even I see a lot of students who also join us on those lines. And these days, there are so many technology people also who are programmers and technical guys who also want to move to business analysis because it's promising and challenging career, which gives you immediate growth. Now, some of the 7 key concepts that you're going to learn here in the class, most importantly, everybody asks me, so what, I don't have any background, I don't even know if I'm going to be a good BA or not. What do you think are some of the skills that are required to become a business analyst? To start with, right? Communication skills. I expect the students enrolling into this class to have good communication skills. They should be able to speak in English, and also good presentation skills. So being a business analyst, you will be interacting with a lot of people. You should be able to present information, okay? And you should be able to communicate in English, right? And writing ability. Now, when I say writing ability, I'm not expecting you to be a great writer like Shakespeare. All I need is somebody who can write a simple sentence in English without grammar and spelling mistakes. That's all. listening skills. Now, as a business analyst, you will be interacting with a lot of people and you will be gathering information and documenting information. So in order to gather or document information, you need to pay attention to people. What happens is, especially when I was in college, I used to be in the class physically, but I never used to pay attention to my lecturers. I think the same issue continued when I was acting as a BA. I used to have tough time focusing in a meeting and listen to people, but I think it took time, and over the period of time I was able to improve my listening skills as well. Now, critical thinking, I would say the other word is common sense. You don't have to have any technology background, but based on the situation wherever you end up working, you need to use your common sense. You need to try and give your best. I'm going to talk more about this eventually, though. But overall, I've mentioned that you need to have good communication skills, presentation skills. But to be honest with you, when I started working as a BA, I was not able to speak in English properly because, of course, my grammar was good, but I was never used to speak in English. Back in India, we always used to communicate in our mother tongue, which is not English. And I used to have tough time speaking in English, which was a challenge I had. And even with respect to the listening skills, I was not able to understand the American accent. So these were some of the biggest challenges that I had when I started, and I was struggling. The first 6 months was tough because I was not used to the place, the people, the culture, and it took 6 months, 1 year, but I was able to get through it. But I think most of you, whoever are in the class right now, I don't think you have any of these challenges as far as I understand, and I think you should be good. Useful but not required, technology expertise. Now, most of the students come back and tell me that they don't have any technology background. They don't have any programming skills. Some of them, all they do with computers is probably use their email or Facebook accounts, right? That's all they know about technology, or maybe their iPhones, right? I don't think you need any technology background, but if you have some technical experience, that is fine. But here in the class, any and everything that you need to know about technology, we will help you, we'll teach you, because the assumption here before we start the class is that you don't have any technical background. So we are going to start from the scratch, teach you from the basics. And remember, we are not learning any programming here. Okay, industry experience. What I mean by industry experience here is, as a business analyst, you will be working in different organizations. It could be a bank, it could be a retail company, it could be an insurance client, it could be a mortgage client. Now, if you already have prior experience working, in certain areas, for example, Ubina, you have been working in a bank, and I'm assuming that you have a lot of banking experience. So what kind of banking experience do you have? Like retail, commercial, what banking is that? Retail banking, right? So if you have that background, it makes it easy for you to get into the industry and work as a BA in the banking sector. But however, if you do not have any industry experience, you are fine. We will take up some projects and we'll teach you some industry related information here, and we should be able to get you out in the market. And when I started working as a BA, I did not have any background at all. I did not have any industry experience at all. So yeah, initially it was a little bit challenging, but I think just a learning curve. You should be able to get over it. So these are two optional skills that are not required, but if you have them, you're good. Even if you don't have them, you're fine. Any questions so far, folks? All right. Now, couple of things. Now, the goal here, end of the day, is to develop a software, and as of today, most of the companies are implementing IT solutions. Right? Everybody is talking about software. Now, the question is, why do these companies implement software solution? What is the purpose of implementing software solution? Like, if you talk about a bank, or it could be a retail sector, it could be like Walmart or Lowe's or any of these retail companies. They're trying to go online, right? But why? Even like banks or different mortgage companies, everybody is going online, and they're trying to sell their services online. But the question is why? Yeah, Shaili, go ahead.
So a broader market for sure. They can reach more people.
They can reach more people, yes. That is correct. Now, at least 20, 30 years back, when the concept of advertisement started, I think there were only three major means of communication. Number one, TV, newspaper, radio. These were the only three means in which the companies used to approach the customers. Right? If they have to sell any product, these were the only three media, which were popular. Right? And eventually, over the past, because of the technology, because of internet and information technology, pretty much our lives have changed, and we can communicate even better with the internet, with the information technology. It's become very easy for people to connect and communicate with each other, right? And every company started implementing IT solutions to offer a better, faster, and quicker service to the client. A simple example is like if you have to open a bank account, you don't have to go walk into a bank, right? Or if you want to open a credit card, you don't have to go walk into a bank. Gone are the days where you go into the bank, fill in an application, wait for like 6 weeks to get an approval or rejection or get a card in your hand. Things have changed. Every company is trying to automate their business process by implementing IT solution. When I say business process, what is a business process? Every company has a process that they follow. For example, if JP Morgan Chase is selling their credit card or offering you a credit card, there is a process that you have to follow to get a credit card. If you want to apply for a loan, there is a process, right? If you want to purchase a product, there is a process. If you want to sell insurance, if you want to buy insurance, there is a process, right? Every company has a process, right? So here, every client is trying to come up with IT solution so that they can automate their business process. Now, to define what a business process is, a business process is a set of tasks that need to be accomplished in a given specific set of time. Some of the examples, opening a bank account, it's a process, right? For a bank, offering an account to the client is a bank. If you want to check your bank balance, it's a process, right? You have to walk into a bank, stand in the line, and you ask the teller, give your account information, and then you get your information. Applying for a credit card. All these are business processes. And the goal of implementing an IT solution is to identify the business process and automate the business process. I don't have to call anybody, or I have to go to the bank to get a credit card. I go online and apply for a credit card. And eventually within a week or two, it's going to get approved. Or probably within a couple of days. These days, there are so many bankers who are giving you credit card approval within minutes online by checking your credit score, right? So here the goal is to give you quicker and faster service. Now, end of the day, when we are talking about implementing or automating the business process, we are implementing software solution, right? And I think most of you must have heard about IT projects, right? What is the goal of IT project? The goal of IT project is to develop and deliver a software solution. Most of you must have heard about software projects, right? The goal is to develop and deliver a software to the customers. But the question is, what is a project? What do you mean by the term? How do you define a project? Can anybody define a project? Forget about the software. What do you mean by the term project? Anybody?
Something has a timeline from A to Z. It's like a process. It has a finishing. It has a beginning. It has a finish. God, I forgot.
Right. I would define a project as a set of tasks or group of tasks that need to be accomplished in a given set of time with a given set of infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, budget, time, manpower. Right? I repeat, it's basically a set of activities which have a specific start date and specific end date. And
so, sorry about that. So it's a triple constraint: cost, time, and schedule. Cost, time, and scope.
Correct.
The triple constraints.
That is correct. Right?
Okay.
At a high level, to define what a project is nothing but a group of activities that need to be accomplished within a given time. A project has a given start date and end date. It has a set of tasks. It has a certain set of budget, certain set of resources. When I say resources, manpower, budget, all these are associated with a project. Okay. Now, when it comes to IT project, what is an IT project? IT project is no exception. The goal of IT project is to develop and deliver a software solution to the client. And obviously we are going to identify what are the tasks involved and everything eventually. But the goal of an IT project, implementing an IT project, is to develop and deliver a software solution. Any questions so far? And we already know some of the benefits of the automated business process. We have reduced cost and more efficient resources. Give me one quick second, folks.
What's the question again?
The question was, grab a share. Give me one quick second, folks. So the question was, what are the benefits of automated business process? See, when we automate the business process, obviously we have reduced, time effort, reduced cost, more efficient time, improved communication. You don't have to waste time communicating, better accountability, and smarter decision making from more accurate data. Now, this is something which I want all of you to pay utmost attention. All of us have heard about IT projects, right? Information technology projects. And we know that the goal of developing an IT project is to develop and deliver a software solution. But the question is, how does it start and how does it end? And who are the people involved in the project? And what are the roles and responsibilities of each and every individual in the project? I think these are all things that you need to know as a BA. All right. Business stakeholders. What I'm trying to show you right now is the the whole structure of an IT project. Who are the people involved? What do they do? I'm going to show you a quick chart right now, and I'm going to explain you step by step as of how things work. So on the top of the chain or top of the chart here, we have business stakeholders. Now, who are business stakeholders? Business stakeholders are the stakeholders who are investing on the business. Right? For example, if you are planning to start a company, you are the stakeholder. And you are the person who are investing money, who are funding your company. So you will be the stakeholder and you will be the business investor of the project. Right? Now, when you start an organization, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can drive the business. A simple example, let us say if I have money, if I'm the stakeholder, and if I want to start a corporate hospital, just because I have money and just because I have infrastructure doesn't necessarily mean that I can run the business. For me to run my business, I would need subject matter experts who can run the show. So in this context, if I want to build a hospital, who are going to be the subject matter experts?
Building a hospital as the infrastructure of a hospital, or just the like the doctors and the nurses and the HRs?
Right. I mean, I could have all the infrastructure set up, but I cannot just go and treat, the patients, right? I would need licensed professionals who can, manage my company. So every organization will have subject matter experts who actually run the show. So the subject matter experts assist the stakeholders in managing the business. Okay, another couple of examples.
So like if you run a restaurant, like
right. That is right. So if you run a restaurant, obviously you cannot cook, right? You're a manager, you want to manage stuff. So a chef or a cook will be helping you. So a chef or a cook is going to be a subject matter expert, as a simple example. Good. Now, in this context, some of other examples that I want to take here is insurance. If you want to sell insurance, like Progressive or Geico, they sell insurance, right? Now, there must be some stakeholders who have invested money on this company. But just because they have money and just because they have the infrastructure doesn't mean that they can, sell insurance in whatever way they want. For example, if they have to sell insurance in New York, the tax has to be per the state law, per the state and federal law. Even in New Jersey, there is a tax. So there are experts in insurance industry who are called as underwriters, who know the insurance, who are practicing the insurance, and who have to implement the insurance based on the law, right? So every industry will have an expert who are going to, who know what the business is and how to run the business, and the stakeholders will be hiring the experts to run the show here. Okay. Now, in order to manage and in order to provide an efficient and effective service, as we already discussed, we need to automate the whole business process. For example, a simple example, a subject matter expert in JP Morgan Chase is coming up with a new credit card, let us say Chase Freedom, right? Now, he is the person sitting and deciding a Chase Freedom card will have 5% cash back, will have so many points on the purchase, will have, 0% APR for a particular date. So he has decided the whole product. He has come up with a product, right? Now, before the product is handed to the customer, you also need to make sure that you serve the customer. Once the customer walks into the bank and enrolls into the credit card program, you need to serve him, right? And how are we going to serve him? By giving him options with which he can actually, access the card. He should be able to make payments. He should be able to enroll for automatic payments. He should be able to make purchases online. All these are some services that you want to give to the client. So eventually, you need a website where the user can log in with their user ID password, and they should be able to see their credit card account balance. They should be able to make payments, blah, 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 whatever they want to do, right? They want to see their transactions. They should be able to do any and everything that they want. So in order to accomplish this, they would need a technology team who can implement the technical solution, right? Now, in the process of implementing solution, the business and the subject matter experts would need a technology team who can help them build this solution, right? Now, the technology team is led by a technology head. Now, this technology head, he can also be called as technical director or technology manager. It could be different titles though. But the technology head or manager is responsible for ensuring that each and every business request that is coming from the stakeholders and experts is catered, and this technology head is responsible for delivering the software to the business user. Okay? Now, who are the people working with him? Architects, technical architects. Now, a technical architect and his team are responsible for designing the architecture of the software. See, every software will have an architecture. Okay? And the technical architect and his team are responsible for designing the architecture of the project. Now, as a business analyst, I don't have to worry anything about technology or architecture. But the reason why I'm explaining you this whole structure is because you need to understand who is what. But as a business analyst, you will not be involved in anything to do with the architecture. This is only for your understanding. Okay? Now, as I said, along with the technical architect, we also have a project manager. Who is a project manager? A project manager is responsible for ensuring that every project request that is being assigned to him by the technology head is developed and delivered on time based on the request. Okay? So the project manager is responsible for identifying each and every task in the project. He is responsible for identifying the resources, hiring the resources, and ensuring that each resource is assigned with a task. And he is also responsible for tracking each and every status of a task on a daily basis, because he is the driver who is going to ensure that the project is on track as per the agreed upon timelines. Okay. Now, the project manager will also have a group of technology leads. Now, this technical lead will also have a team of developers. Now, who is a developer? A developer is nothing but a programmer who will be implementing the solution. So, he's going to write the code to implement the solution. Okay. A developer who has around 7 to 8 years of experience is promoted as a technical lead. So a technical lead is a senior developer, who is going to mentor the development team, and the project manager will be assigning all the tasks to the technology leads, and these leads will in turn assign the tasks to the programmers and or developers, and it's the role of a technical lead to ensure that his team is working as per the expectation, and also whenever the developers have some technical challenges, the technology lead is supposed to have the expertise to pitch in and help them in this process.
Subhash, where do we fit in?
You mean the BA?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
It's coming, man. You just need to wait.
Mm-hmm.
the best part always comes in the last, right? All right. Now, the next team is QA manager and team. QA stands for quality assurance. Okay. What is the role of the QA team? Right. The role of a QA manager, as the name says, quality assurance. The role of a quality manager, QA manager, is to ensure that they act as a gatekeeper, and their job is to ensure that every software that is being developed and delivered by the technical team is thoroughly quality checked, and it's the role of a QA manager and his team to make sure that they check the software quality before it gets delivered to the client. So they act as gatekeepers, they check the quality, and they make sure that the software product is working as per the expectation. Okay, now the QA manager, just like project manager, he also has QA leads, and the QA lead will have, each QA lead will have a team of quality analysts. Just like the programmer, a senior QA lead will have a group of one or more QA analysts, quality assurance analysts. And the role of a quality analyst, assurance analyst, is to test the software, and a QA with around 7 to 8 years experience can be promoted as a QA lead. Okay, and a QA lead with again around 10 to 12 years experience can be promoted as a QA manager. And then same is the case with the technology lead. If the technology lead has anywhere around 10 to 12 years experience, then he can be promoted as a project manager.
Where the QA could be promoted to a project manager?
I'm sorry, come again?
You said that the QA, what would be promoted to a project manager?
A technology lead, a technical lead, if he has more than 10 to 12 years of experience, he or she may be qualified to become a project manager.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay.
Good.
So, like, if you want to be like QA analyst, do you need like technical knowledge?
If you want to be a QA analyst, do you need technical knowledge? It depends on where you want to go. There are different types of QA roles. There's manual testing, manual QA analyst, automation QA analyst. So if you want to become a automation QA analyst, yes, you need to know some scripting. We'll also talk about it. Okay, so here, even as I said, in order to become a QA manager, probably if a QA lead has worked for like 12 to 15 years, he may be eligible for becoming a QA manager. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Production support. Now, once the software is developed and delivered to the clients, obviously the clients start calling and the clients start complaining because they may be facing some issues, right? So the production support team is a group of technical team. They will be working round the clock to support the clients. If the client has some issues, they will be working with the support the clients, and they will be ensuring that these issues reported by the clients are resolved on demand. We'll also talk about it eventually. Okay. Now, so far we spoke about, at a high level, we spoke about two teams. One is the business users and subject matter experts. They are a team. And the other is the technology team, right? So the business users and subject matter experts are the business users, and they have business needs, and they want to automate these business needs by having a software developed, right? On the other end, the technology team is responsible for understanding what they want and develop it and deliver it, right? Now, in order to successfully implement this solution, we need to make sure that these two teams communicate with each other effectively and efficiently. It's very important, right? Now, in this whole process, one of the biggest issue is communication. The business users and experts on the other end are business. You know, they know any and everything about business, but probably they will not understand technology, right? But on the other end, the technical team, you know, they only understand technology, but they may not understand business, right? So when these two teams start communicating with each other, there will be a lot of gaps because both of them come from different backgrounds, right? So when they start communicating with each other, it's as good as an Indian and Chinese trying to talk to each other. They don't understand each other, right? So here, a business analyst comes into the picture. A business analyst acts as a liaison between the business stakeholders, experts, and the technology team. And the role of the business analyst is to understand the business requirements, talk to the experts, understand what they want, document this information in English, and communicate this information in English to the technology team. So in this whole process, your role as a business analyst is to understand what the experts and business users want. Again, document it, put it in English, and communicate this in English. There is no technology involved in this whole process. You will not be implementing, you will not be learning, or you will not be able to understand technology in this whole process. All you need to know is what is the requirement, what is that they want. Document it, communicate it. So to define the role of a business analyst acts as a liaison or a broker or an intermediate between the business users and the technology team and helps them implement the solution. Questions?
So the question, this is Shaylee. The business analyst is also responsible for then communicating with, you know, the technical architect, the project manager. Is it an individual team-based approach also, or were you just communicating to the technology head, and then it kind of trickles down from there, and that's done? You
may be interacting with each of the technical teams. You may be interacting with the architects. You may be interacting with the technical lead and developers. You may be interacting with the QAs. You will be the only person in the project who will be talking to everybody.
I see. Okay.
Like I understand that business stakeholders have their own requirements, and they have some requirements. But is business analyst also involved in solution issues?
So when you say solution issues, are you talking about technical or business solutions?
Business solutions.
Yes, the business analyst may be involved in recommending business solutions. He is not going to dictate the solutions though, right? A business analyst is participating in business solutions, that is correct. We'll talk about what a business solution is everything eventually though, but for now all you need to understand is a business analyst role is to understand what is needed and get it done. That's all you need to understand for now. If you're feeling hot, you can actually switch with the seat. If you're feeling hot here, you're good, right? Okay. All right. Any questions? As I already discussed, you know, it's the intermediary between the stakeholders and the project developers, and you also act as a problem solver, not a problem maker, hopefully. Okay. Now, as far as I understand, when you start working in the IT industry as a business analyst, there are three types of BAs. Okay. Number one, business BA. Now, the role of a business BA is to work with the business stakeholders and the subject matter experts, and you will be gathering requirements. Okay. Now, these requirements are called as business requirements, which is BRD. Now, what is BRD? What goes in BRD? We'll talk later. Let's not worry about it. But as a BA, as a business BA, your role is to interact with the stakeholders, or the subject matter experts and document information, and that information is documented in business requirement document. All right. Now next, technology BA. A technology BA is the person who is working closely with the technical team. His role is to consume the business requirements. See, these business requirements are very high level. Okay. Now, the role of a business analyst working along with the technology team, which is technology BA. When I say technology BA, you're not writing technology, you're not implementing technology. Please make a note. Your role as a technology BA is that you will be working closely with the technical team. You will be analyzing the business requirements which are documented by this BA at a high level. You will deep dive into the requirements. You will elaborate these requirements, and these elaborated requirements are called as functional requirements. So as a technical BA, you will be documenting functional requirements document. Now, what is FRD? How do you document? We are going to learn. That's the whole class about. You don't have to worry about now. The third role, business cum technology BA. So you may be the only person, one-man army, who is talking to the business users, documenting the business requirements. Once you get the approval, then you start working with the technology team, and in this process, you will also be documenting the FRD. The end goal is to communicate, translate, document. Everything in English. So how do we document? How do you capture? All this is something which we are going to learn for the next 4 or 5 weeks. Questions? Okay, so some of the common tasks that you will be performing as a BA, as I said, is mostly requirements gathering is pretty much your bread and butter. 70 to 80% of your role is more inclined towards documenting requirements. Okay, you'll also be helping the project manager in project planning, then documentation of project, change management, quality assurance, user training. So these are some of the most common activities that you will be performing, and to perform all these activities, there is no technical knowledge required. Alright, even today when I start talking to the developers, once in a while if they forget that they are talking to a BA, and if they start talking technology, I make it very clear that folks, whatever you're talking doesn't make sense. I tell them very clearly that you should talk to me in English, because if they start talking about technology, I wouldn't understand.
I want to go into back a little bit. You said about project planning. Yes, project planning. Like, if for the business analyst, is it useful to have knowledge about project management softwares like MS Project? The critical path and the cost of the project, or the scope of the project itself?
If you know all this stuff, it's good, but I don't think a business analyst has to worry about budgeting and cost estimation. But however, as a business analyst, it is important for you to understand project planning. When I say project planning, identifying the tasks, identifying the resources, assigning the tasks to the resources. All these are some things which you may want to know. But again, it's very optional. I would say maybe like 1 or 2 out of 50 cases you will end up working on project plan. We're going to talk about this as well here. And you will be using a tool called, as you said, Microsoft Project. Okay? This Microsoft Project, I think for anybody to learn Microsoft Project, it won't take more than 2 hours. Assuming that you don't know anything about Microsoft Project, I would say 2 to 3 hours to learn MS Project. Yeah, Shirley, go ahead.
Quickly, can you talk a little bit about change management? That's a new word for me entirely. So in one line, if you can define it, that would help.
Change, of course, I'm going to deep dive into each and every milestone here eventually though. But just for your understanding, change management is all about understanding what the client wants, understanding the impact of what he's asking, identifying the gaps, understanding the as-is process, documenting the to-be process. All this is part of your change management process.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Do we need to know about risk?
What risk are we talking about?
Risk management. Do we need to know some information about risk management, or it's not?
No.
It's not one of the duties of the business analyst.
Risk analysis, mitigation, all this part of the project management tasks, not a BA activity.
Okay.
Going to the roadmap, this is what we are going to learn: introduction, the SDLC methodologies, models, process, JAD sessions. This is pretty much detailed overview of what we are going to learn for the next 4 to 5 weeks. If you go by the weekly breakup, we'll try to accomplish this within 5 weeks, though. Pretty much as we discussed, we will take up some case studies, the real-time case studies, and we will make sure that once you get into the project, the goal is that you should know everything. You should be able to, if given a task in the project, you should be able to work, develop, and deliver as a BA. That's the goal. I'm sorry?
Week 1 starts tomorrow?
Week 1 starts from next week, but pretty much tomorrow we will have a short class, maybe 2-hour class, because I don't want to start off with a 4-hour session on day 1. So we'll have a 2-hour short class tomorrow. Just a detailed breakup, of the activities, what we do, how we do, the introduction, then the case studies, how we document BRD, FRDs, documenting requirements, use case diagrams. We will also use some tools like UML modeling tools like Microsoft Visio. I'll show you how to download those tools. We'll give you access to those tools as well, how to download and how to document those tools. And also some defect management tools. We'll also discuss about things also here. We'll talk about Jira, Quality Center, Rational Suite. These are tools that I have access to. I can show you. Also, I can give you trial versions where you can download and where you can play around with these softwares as well. All right. So I think once the training is done, there are a couple of things that we help you with. Number 1, resume preparation. We will help you prepare the resume. Here, you don't have to worry about preparing by yourself. We will prepare your resume, and we will have mock interviews, right? We will conduct mock interviews, and we'll have group discussion sessions in the class, and the goal is by the time we are done with the course, you will have your resume. You will be prepared to talk. You will be prepared to handle the clients, and you should be able to face the clients by yourself. That's the goal of this whole program. Okay, and once you have all the information available, then we will also start your marketing. As I said, we have our own sales team who is going to actively participate, and we're going to work with you, and the goal is to get you interviews and eventually the projects. And as I said, once you start in place, we will also help you prepare yourself. If you need some assistance on job, we'll also provide on-job support. So all these are activities that we help students with. Okay. So with that being said, I'm done with whatever I need to speak today. I will take questions. If you don't have any questions, then I can wind up, but I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions. Go ahead. Let's hear from folks on the phone first. Any questions?
I actually have one question, but I prefer to leave it privately.
Okay.
Hi, Suvash. Nidhi here. As you told, there are 3 types of BA. One is business, one is technology, and one is business technology BA. So what you are preparing us as?
You should be able to handle any of the 3.
Okay, so in case you market our resume, we should be handle all, whether we are a business BA, whether we are technology BA, or whether we need to handle both of them. We will be prepared during this training process.
Correct.
Okay.
You should be able to handle any kind of role as a BA in the IT industry.
Okay. Well, I'll get back to you in person because
No
I need to
problem.
know about the placement as well.
Yeah, sure.
Since my background is not IT or any of the things, I'm into material. So how you're going to prepare my resume for a BA? I mean, will you be showing my experience? And in case you will show my experience, how it's going to work out? Because I have an experience in healthcare. So,
I mean, if you have healthcare background, that's even better, easy for us. I'm going to talk to you probably, we'll have a one-on-one and we'll discuss in detail. If you want my contact information, it's on there. It's 972-786-4969 is my mobile number. You should be able to at any point on my number. And my email address is subhash.analyst@gmail.com.
Okay.
If you see anybody who has .analyst, most likely it will be my student. Folks on the phone, any questions?
No, thank you, Subhash. It's been very helpful. Thank you.
Great. So if you don't have any questions, then I think I'm done. We will have the first session, a 2-hour session tomorrow. And from 11 to 1, I'm assuming that whoever is online is already having the links for tomorrow's class. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do have. I unfortunately logged in to that site rather than today's demo session.
I knew, I told you.
I wanted to know one more thing, as in, so far I have not registered with you. I have not committed with you.
You can register on Monday, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know. Can I still log in tomorrow to see how